Cowboys Nation, hold onto your hats. The future of Dallas's electrifying wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, hangs in the balance as contract negotiations reach a fever pitch. Will the star stay or will he go? I've got insider information that's about to shake up everything you thought you knew about this high-stakes deal. Stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the shocking details that could make or break the Cowboys' championship dreams. You won't believe what Jerry Jones is willing to do to keep CeeDee in Dallas. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We've got some huge news to dive into regarding the Dallas Cowboys and their star wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. The contract negotiations between these two parties have taken a significant turn, and I'm here to break it all down for you. So, grab your favorite Cowboys gear, settle in, and let's get into the details of this massive update. As many of you know, CeeDee Lamb has been an absolute sensation since joining the Cowboys as the 17th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. His explosive plays, incredible catches, and game-changing abilities have made him a fan favorite and a crucial piece of the Cowboys' offense. With Lamb entering the final year of his rookie contract in 2024, the big question on everyone's mind has been, will the Cowboys lock him up long-term? Well, folks, it looks like we're finally getting some answers. According to multiple sources close to the situation, the Cowboys and Lamb's representatives have been engaged in intense negotiations over the past few weeks. The talks have reportedly heated up significantly in recent days, with both sides showing a strong desire to get a deal done before the start of the upcoming season. Now, let's break down what we know so far about these negotiations. First and foremost, it's clear that the Cowboys recognize Lamb's value to the team. In his first 4 seasons, he's racked up impressive numbers, including over 4,000 receiving yards and 30 touchdowns. He's been selected to the Pro Bowl multiple times and has established himself as one of the top receivers in the league. The Cowboys' front office, led by Jerry Jones, understands that keeping Lamb in Dallas long-term is crucial for the team's continued success. On the flip side, Lamb and his team are well aware of his market value. With recent contracts signed by other top receivers like Justin Jefferson, Ja'Marr Chase, and A.J. Brown setting the bar high, Lamb is undoubtedly looking for a deal that reflects his status as an elite wideout. The challenge for the Cowboys is finding a way to meet Lamb's financial expectations while also maintaining flexibility under the salary cap to build a competitive roster around him. One of the most interesting aspects of these negotiations is the structure of the potential contract. Sources indicate that the Cowboys are exploring creative ways to front-load the deal, potentially offering a significant signing bonus to provide Lamb with immediate financial security while spreading out the cap hit over multiple years. This approach could allow the team to retain key players in other positions and continue to build a contender around their star receiver. Another factor to consider is the length of the contract. While Lamb is likely seeking a long-term deal that would keep him in Dallas for the prime years of his career, the Cowboys may be hesitant to commit to too many years given the volatile nature of the NFL and the potential for injuries or decline in performance. Finding the sweet spot in terms of contract length will be crucial for both parties to feel comfortable with the agreement. It's worth noting that these negotiations are taking place against the backdrop of a changing landscape in the NFL. The league's salary cap is expected to continue rising in the coming years, thanks in part to new television deals and the expansion of legalized sports betting. This upward trend could work in Lamb's favor, as the Cowboys may be more willing to offer a lucrative deal, knowing that it could become more manageable as the cap increases. Now, let's talk about the potential impact of this contract on the rest of the Cowboys roster. Dallas has several other key players who will be looking for new deals in the near future, including cornerback Trayvon Diggs and linebacker Micah Parsons. The team will need to carefully balance their financial commitments to ensure they can retain as much of their core talent as possible. This makes the structure and timing of Lamb's deal even more critical. One interesting wrinkle in these negotiations is the involvement of quarterback Dak Prescott. As the leader of the offense and Lamb's primary target, Prescott has reportedly been in communication with both the team and Lamb's camp, expressing his desire to keep his top receiver in Dallas for the long haul. This kind of player-to-player advocacy can sometimes help bridge gaps in negotiations and create a sense of urgency to get a deal done. While the exact numbers of the potential contract haven't been leaked, industry insiders speculate that Lamb could be looking at a deal worth somewhere in the neighborhood of $25-30 million per year. This would put him among the highest-paid receivers in the league, a status that many argue he has earned through his on-field performance and importance to the Cowboys' offense. It's also worth considering the timing of these negotiations. With training camp approaching and the regular season on the horizon, both sides likely feel a sense of urgency to reach an agreement. The last thing the Cowboys want is for this contract situation to become a distraction during the season, potentially affecting team chemistry or Lamb's performance on the field. From Lamb's perspective, securing a long-term deal now would provide him with financial security and peace of mind heading into what could be a pivotal season for the Cowboys. With high expectations surrounding the team and a talented roster in place, Lamb surely wants to focus on helping Dallas make a deep playoff run, rather than worrying about his contract status. As we wait for more details to emerge, it's important to remember that these negotiations are fluid and can change rapidly. What seems like a done deal one day can fall apart the next, and vice versa. However, the fact that both sides are actively engaged in talks and seem motivated to reach an agreement is a positive sign for Cowboys fans hoping to see Lamb in the star for years to come. Looking ahead, there are a few potential outcomes to consider. The best-case scenario for Cowboys fans would be a quick resolution, with Lamb signing a fair, long-term deal that keeps him in Dallas for the foreseeable future. This would allow the team to enter the season with their star receiver locked up and focused solely on football. Another possibility is that negotiations could drag on, potentially extending into the regular season. While not ideal, this wouldn't necessarily be a disaster as long as progress is being made and both sides remain committed to reaching an agreement. The worst-case scenario, of course, would be a complete breakdown in talks, potentially leading to a holdout or even trade rumors. However, given the mutual interest in getting a deal done and the importance of Lamb to the Cowboys' plans, this seems unlikely at this point. As we wrap up this update, it's clear that the situation between the Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb is evolving rapidly. The next few days and weeks could be crucial in determining the long-term future of one of the NFL's brightest young stars. For Cowboys fans, the hope is that a fair deal can be reached that keeps Lamb in Dallas, allows the team to remain competitive, and sets the stage for continued success on the field. Until next time, this is your host signing off. Keep those fingers crossed for good news on the CeeDee Lamb contract front. And as always, how about them Cowboys?